What's up, C Squad?
It's Nigel C.
And Daddy C.
I'm Dad and Son.
Kick Talk.
And today we're kick talking about
a pair that I've been waiting to review. Just got this in from a buddy, so these were donated for content and reviewing, but it is the Social Status Nike Attack. And if this is your first time here, thanks for tuning in. We appreciate you. Do us a quick favor and do what, Nigel?
you need to ring that notification bell, get that joint ringing, because you know we got the heat. You know you want this heat. So ring the bell and get the fire.
That's right. And if you've been here before rocking with us, thank you for coming back. Peace. We are on the road to 4K, 5K, and beyond.
Yeah.
If you haven't been here in a while, you know, if you have been here for a while, you know this guy's been busy.
Yeah.
So into school, you know, we teenagering and whatnot. So I pulled him back into the studio so we could just, you know, recapture that magic. I just been kind of rolling solo for a good while. But glad to have my boy back in the building.
We back.
You know, we back. So we're gonna get into this review. So let's do it. All right, so this is a silhouette, you know, that has been brought back recently. This is the Nike Attack, and James Whitner and crew, Social Status, you know, they got their hands on this pair to, you know, this collab. And of course, you know, we love those guys and what they've done so far with Nike and Jordan Brand. So this is, I think, one of the, well, I can't say that they did do the Social Status dunks that I love, the chocolate milk, strawberry milk. But this one, of course, they rolled out everything. They don't miss the detailing, right, with the boxes, the story behind the shoe. They've got a whole visual that they came up with. You know, they won a Webby, which is like the Web Video Awards for their last drop, right? Which was the, it wasn't Album of the Year. Free lunch. I think it was. It was the free lunch dunks. Yeah, I think they won a Webby Award for that.
Makes sense.
Yeah, and they did a lot of visuals along with the Penny line. They did the, you know, the Penny Air Max joints that came out as well. But anyway, this box, you know, they go all out on all the detailing. This box really pays homage to the neighborhood, you know, always back to James Whitner and his upbringing right in the underserved communities. But this is like the neighborhood grocery store. You know, the bodegas.
Like closed up though.
All of that. Yeah, so, I mean, but it's the outside. So you got the front door entrance here. You got kind of the outside.
I see the front.
They got payphones on the side of the box.
I was thinking this looks like when the grocery store closes and they put down the
grate.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the grate thing.
I got you. Yeah, that's
got like the lines here.
That's could be. Maybe. Or, you know, could bring that out or just the roof. But yeah, I see what you're saying.
Or the roof.
But yeah, they got on top of here Social Status, serving fresh goods every day. All right.
Yeah.
So, you know, this is pretty.
A store.
It is, yeah, definitely a store. And again, you know, they got the lottery. You got a little ride outside for the kid to hop on. You know, throw your quarter in it.
What happened to those, bro?
I don't know. They still have those in some of the grocery stores.
Like, what are those called? Horses?
Little. I mean, they're like
riding horse
amusement little ride thing.
What are the horse things called?
Unicorn. No. Merry-go-round?
Man, unicorns are horses with horns on them.
What do you mean? They're like the merry-go-round.
How stores used to be having like random
one
horses
horse.
that you could just ride outside of them.
Yeah.
That's not a merry-go-round. The merry-go-round got 1 million horses.
I mean, I don't think that horse, carousel. That horse doesn't have a name, like one horse. Rocking horse goes back and forth and sits on a little.
Right. Well, regardless,
it's just the horse. Sometimes it's a car. Sometimes it's a little helicopter that you get in.
Yeah, true.
It's just that take that 50 cents and give your kid literally about 45 seconds of fun before you go into the store.
That was fun.
Because he'd be, Dad, please, can I get on it? All right, sure.
And they just all went missing somehow.
There you go. No. Oh, they took those rides away.
Yeah.
I don't know. They might still be out there. I don't know. Do y'all still see them?
Right.
You used to love them, man. But you're also 17, so that was long ago when you were on those.
I feel like I would have recognized one. I might take a ride. They were fun when I was young. So
just look
still fun.
You won't be able to fit in them anymore.
True. Kill the horse.
All right. So back to the shoe, back to the box, right? So anyway, this is the store. They're paying homage, right, to the neighborhood grocers. So this label is the Nike Attack SP, right? So special projects, Nike Attack. And we're just gonna pull the shoe out. I'll get into all the detailing in the box as well after, but just so we can get a visual of the shoe.
And Social Status really be doing it up with their boxes, man.
They definitely do. Just to get a visual.
Yeah.
Right, I don't want to just do all this talking without actually seeing the shoe. This silhouette is from 1984. So John McEnroe, you know, we talked about him. He was kind of like the bad boy athlete, tennis player back in the 80s. And he would literally be on the court arguing with the refs and cursing people out and breaking his racket on the ground. Yeah, John McEnroe, he was great. He was really good, but he would argue and fight.
He was who I want to play with.
Exactly.
That's kind of hard though.
Exactly. So they dropped this shoe.
So it's tough if you're nice at your sport. Because then you can be mean. Because then, what they gonna do about it?
Exactly. I mean, Michael Jordan, even he had his times. He be telling the ref like, y'all didn't call that foul, and they be like, I'm sorry, Michael.
Right.
Let's call that foul on the guy.
I'm sorry, Mr. Jordan.
Literally, like it was a lot of that.
Right.
But this was prior to, or right on the same time when Michael Jordan was coming out. And the Jordans were just releasing. But 1984, 1985, the original colorway that's dropped, it hasn't been seen since. Right? John McEnroe is not signed to Nike anymore, so this used to be called the Nike Mac Attack. Now it's just called the Nike Attack because he's not on their roster.
Right.
But they did pull him in to help roll out the silhouette. Him and Travis Scott, they, you saw them wearing that original shoe. So that's how Nike has been kind of rolling back to like new silhouettes or reintroducing stuff.
Yeah.
Generate buzz. You put it on Travis Scott's feet, put John McEnroe. People don't know who he is, but you add Travis Scott to the mix.
Travis Scott, now all the kids want it.
Yeah, you get the Travis effect.
I'm looking at this. I didn't know Travis wore this, so I think it's hard. So
right.
It worked on me subconsciously.
Look at that. So that's the kind of a little quick backstory on the silhouette itself. But now Social Status got their hands on it, so we're going to talk about what they did to change it up and what's going on now.
Yeah.
So we're going to get back to the shoe, but back to what's in the box. So we open the box. This is your basic in-store regular box. First thing they do here, man, they give you what the actual food stamps used to look like back in like the 80s. Now I think people get what's called an independence card, like a debit card. But yeah, these are
really got the food
straight
stamps.
up food coupons.
Yo.
And people that grew up and have seen these before, you immediately recognize these. And now, again,
Wow, let's see.
I grew up, my mom worked, but I think she may have got some partial assistance. I know I've seen those when I was younger. I know we weren't officially on them, but whatever parents had to do back then. And again, that's what the story is behind the shoe, right? Parents in those neighborhoods and underserved communities making miracles, man, to survive, right? You taking food stamps, you getting some type of public assistance, working a job, whatever, for low wages. This just kind of helps close the gap because you're feeding kids and raising kids. So people out there that have been lived through that know exactly what this is. So it's a deep story.
You think these work?
No. It says social currency, social status logos all over
But
it.
what if I just
Cover up
show you
that.
this real quick? I'm just like, here you go.
Be like,
Take
man,
it.
you can't take this. It actually has a shoe picture on it.
It does literally have a picture of a shoe. Look at this. It's a picture of a shoe on the 1. And then the 10 got the social status logo on them.
Right.
So now this might not work.
So it's representative,
Right.
but not legal tender.
If I just get my items and he's like, okay, this is $10. Now just take this out. It's like, okay, go on. Then I just go out.
Just run.
But, you know what I'm saying?
That's
I don't
what-
think he's gonna have time to press me.
That's what we call stealing, and we do not condone that in life.
Exactly.
All right.
Nigel
So-
Seed and Daddy Seed do not support stealing, theft, or any other illegal activity of any kind.
There you go.
Please do not. Disclaimer.
Yes, that's the disclaimer.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thanks for the disclaimer. They also, in their visual, like their video representation for the shoe and their rollout, is a video that they made called the 1st and 15th, called paper, what is it called? Silver linings, paper stamps, right? 1st and 15th. And again, if you know anything about, just the underserved community, the hood, black, brown, white communities, whatever, the 1st and 15th are typically the day, they call it check day, right? People that are on public assistance, welfare, all of that, checks come 1st and 15th. People on disability, same. I don't know why that's scheduled, but the 1st and 15th is when you'll see people, they're doing all their grocery shopping, the stores are more packed near those areas, and then their video that they did, it was talking about how spirits were high around the 1st and 15th. By the 5th, they start going down because, the money is starting to go slowly, quickly away. So yeah, man, it's a deep story, and definitely, I can definitely dig it. I know there's been some kind of political division, polarization with the rollout of this because of those types of stories, what James Whitner Crew's trying to, convey. But
what's the polarization for though?
some people feel like, if I didn't go through that or live through that, can I still buy these shoes?
No.
Yeah. Come on, man. It's
These
just
shoes.
a backstory.
Right, bro.
Yeah.
It's the shoe, bro.
Right. Just like Nike.
It's not all welfare.
Yeah, just like Air Jordan. Air Jordans, right? I don't play in the NBA.
Right.
I've never played in the NBA. I'm not Michael
I'm not
Jordan.
an ACDC.
Right. You got the ACDC shirt. I didn't even go to the University of North Carolina. But,
Right.
you get it, and it does have a backstory, and that's fine. So yeah, it's open to everybody. What matters is the green to get it, right?
Exactly.
So anyway, off my soapbox with that. Back into the box.
Also, you buying them is supporting this anyway. So whether or not you're in it, you can still get the shoe because you're still helping out.
There you go. Support those that came from those types of background and beginnings. All right, so social status box. We've got also, again, they continue the story. This is like a shopping bag. It looked like a bib or something. Nah, it's like a store bag, with social status and Nike on it.
They got the tote?
They got a little tote.
That's hard. Let me see this.
Check it out.
Yo.
So thank you for supporting.
They really got the tote bag.
Straight up tote bag.
That's hard.
Nigel likes the tote bag, y'all.
I love me some bags.
And then if you look at the tissue paper inside, it's actually like a store's like sale paper. You get those papers and you're like, man, how much is bread this week? What's the sale on bread or whatever,
All the
eggs,
classics.
all the things in here. So they really, of course, go all out. I remember like the dunks that they did they had a whole calendar on it for like some school activities,
right?
And free lunch, Yeah, with this one, a lot of detail, man. They think of every piece of that release.
They try to bring y'all nostalgia out.
Exactly.
So what I'm wondering, Dad, is we think about moving. You think about getting the big shoe closet to put your ginormous collection of shoes in, and I'm wondering, when people do that, usually it's just a big wall with a bunch of shoes on it, and the boxes aren't really anywhere to be found. So do you think you want to keep your boxes because of all the complex stuff and all the stories that they literally put into the box? You think you would?
I love the boxes. I mean, we don't wear boxes, but I would definitely keep them. I don't know if people throw their boxes away or do they just store them somewhere.
You could maybe put your shoes on the wall and just have all your boxes laid out on the other side or something.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to take up a lot of space,
right?
I'll maybe store like the basic boxes, but the nice ones like the social status and some of the other ones we got lost and found. Like I would definitely keep those somewhere visible or nearby. So that's what I'm thinking. I don't know. What do y'all do out there? Do y'all toss the boxes? Do you keep the boxes and display your shoes? Curious of what people do.
Let us know.
Yeah. So all right, man. Now we got the shoe out.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at this puppy in its entirety.
It's hard.
It is a classic silhouette. We're looking at, this was 1984, 1985, and this was a straight tennis shoe.
I was really ready to say, these really tennis shoes.
Yeah, if you look at the sole underneath, all those little circles and all,
squares.
It's for like the hard court and clay courts that they play on. It's not a Nike Air product, so there's no air unit in the sole. This is a Nike, just straight Nike, no air. But they gave it, this colorway, they gave that midsole, like it's got an age, it's more like a dirty effect, right?
Yeah.
Like it's because it's some darker in some spots and lighter in others.
Tennis in them.
Yeah, exactly. You've been on the clay court, and that clay, that color stuff will get on your stuff too. The red, like clay courts.
Really?
Yeah. It's like it gets dusty. It's not like sealed like cement or something. It's almost like a dirt. It's turf, like it's real terrain, but smoothed out, painted, and all of that with the lines.
I thought tennis people be playing on the green courts like basketball.
They do that too. The combination is different types of different. So there's the clay courts, and they call them hard courts, like the green style. Yeah. Not really dirt, but the clay.
Okay.
I don't know.
New to me.
Yeah, I don't know why they do that, but that's always been a thing. So you got that with the outsole, the midsole, and the upper is all this mesh that kind of runs, I think, under the entirety of the shoe. Real breathable. Thinking about playing in the heat and running back and forth. You want your feet to be able to breathe majorly. And then they put this crackle, like a light suede leather over top. It almost feels like what's on the Alma Year 1s and the 2s, right? That same crackle.
Yeah.
But one detail of this is that everywhere there's silver, you see it on the swoosh and on the collar, heel tab place, you can cut that away, and there's actually suede underneath. So it's like a pinkish color suede, and you look at the tongue, it's kind of similar. And the Nike on the back as well, similar to that color underneath.
All right, so what you think, Dad?
Would I cut them up?
Would you custom these?
I think I probably would. These aren't mine. Shout out to my man Wes Linder for letting me borrow these for content.
So we're not gonna custom your shoes.
No, we're not customing these. If I get a pair, down the line, there's a possibility. I would probably do it. I've seen them because They actually teased these to get some buzz initially because PJ Tucker somehow got like 3 pairs like before they were, dropping. PJ Tucker's, he's connected. He's like the shoe god in the NBA. But he had like a blue, a green, and like an orange colorway, like with that tearaway suede is underneath of these. And that was like, he leaked them, then became like all this buzz, like what is that? And then Travis and John McEnroe ads came out. I think it's all part of the Nike machine.
Yeah.
And like just give a little taste, a little interest, then we're gonna do this. Then they dropped the OG Mac attack, and then Social Status got the collab and doing this. So I'm sure we're gonna see more colorways.
Well, I like the gray, to be honest.
Yeah, the white and gray is simple, like simplistic.
Right.
It's kind of like the New Balance 550 of the Nike.
I was thinking, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I got a pair of 550s and they look real similar.
Silvers.
Yeah. They got some
when you
laces.
cut away at the silver, it turns into like this color.
It's like a suede. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Like you can almost feel like it's kind of loose the way it is. Like
yeah,
you rub it and it feels like something's under this.
Right, it feels like something under here.
Yeah, exactly. So check inside the shoe. You got some laces too. They come in little candy boxes.
Oh, we got a lace box.
Yeah, they look like some corner store candy.
Laces.
And this is, I think it's like Sale is one. I don't take them all apart.
Oh yeah, I forgot it's not yours.
So they got the pink, that color that's under the suede, right? Or that's underneath, in the same color around that tongue. These would probably be dope in here, though.
Yeah, that's what
Change it
really
up.
hard.
And then I think, this color, Sale, and then the gray that's in the shoe, right?
And here we got a yellowish.
Yeah, that's more yellow than Sale. It's very light.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think that would be nice too.
Yeah.
I like the red though.
Oh man, what you doing?
I ain't doing anything. Cut.
We got it all straight. We got you, Wes. All right, so inside, I don't want to take the shoes all apart, but I know you get the paper stuffing in here, and I just wanted to see the insole, because the insoles in here are pretty dope, too. All right, so on the insole, which is cool, they did...
What?
Yeah, they did this like a shopping list. You got the Nike at the bottom logo, and then the shopping list is all Social Status store locations. Yeah.
They cooked.
That's pretty dope, right?
That's hard.
Yeah, Charlotte, Greensboro. Look, we at number 4, now Baltimore.
Our number 4. Check that out the list.
We just got our Social Status just opened 2 weeks ago at the time of this recording. And I got to get down there.
What is that at?
That's Fells Point.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. So new store in Baltimore. Shout out to James Whitner, man. We have been talking a little bit. Like I'm hitting him up, like, dude, when's the store opening? He's like, man, it's built. We just ready and just waiting for Baltimore to let it happen. So
it's time now.
Finally.
Yeah.
And of course, the day they opened, we were out of town. We were in Atlanta. We went out of town for like a week.
Dang.
And then they opened the store. I'm like, you gotta be kidding
it's that
me.
grand opening.
Yeah, man, we did. But we're
gonna
gonna cover that. Then we're going to check it out. We're gonna film.
Definitely.
Y'all see what's going on down at the store.
Yeah.
But overall, man, the shoe itself, I think it's a clean colorway.
I love it.
It's nice. So now let's talk your rating, man. What you thinking?
10.
Whoa, Nigel is loving the Mac
I'm
attack.
loving them, bro.
Really?
I'm really they cooked
I'm shocked,
bro. I would real life wear this with a pair of jeans.
A 1984, 85.
Actual
You ready to
tennis
retro it back like that?
Man, bro, you know I be
Look at
rocking
you.
them classics, bro. You know I rock with,
And he's like
rock
king
every
vintage
generation.
right now. He's all about the vintage aesthetic. So I mean, I guess these kind of go right hand in hand. Yeah. 10 for you. I'd give him a 9. I mean,
all right,
it's not
basically
like
10.
Just off of the seeing these in stores. This is something I'm gonna gravitate to and be like, yo, these are dope. I really want them.
Yeah.
Probably not, but knowing the history, knowing Social Status and the detail they gave it.
Too.
Yeah, but it's fine. It's fine, man. That was your initial reaction.
Yeah, because man, and you got to take it out of the box first. So you have to see the box in order to see the shoe. So the box might as well be included in your rating of the shoe. And the box, the story, all of that contribute to my rating of a 10. Because I loved all of it.
You got the whole story.
And they cooked with the insole too, bro.
Yeah,
shopping list, and it's theirs.
Right.
It's all their stores.
That's it.
That's literally like such a good idea for a brand.
I guess so. I guess we liking it, y'all. We liking it. James Whitner and crew, man, y'all did it again.
Yeah.
Dig the shoe, dig the story. Keep doing what y'all doing, man. All right. Let me know what y'all think about these. Did you cop when they dropped? I know they dropped on the Social Status site for like 160, thereabouts 140. Let me know if y'all hit on those. Tap down in the comments and also hit us up IG at Real Daddy Seed. We will see y'all on the next.
Peace.